While we have you here, got to ask you about your take on just where we are in this economy and where we are in the markets. What do you think? We keep talking about, we say there's a bubble in conversations around a bubble.
Yeah. I would say there's a lot of positive. Let me be optimistic for a moment. I'm negative on New York if Mamdani is elected, but I'm positive on the country. Clearly we have the most pro-business president we've had in a very long time. And we also have a lot of very significant things that have been announced, but the effects have not yet really taken effect. So one, infrastructure bill from the past. We have the more recent tax bill, which gives 100% depreciation for investment. We have this massive AI, infrastructure investment that's like building the railroads of the early part of the 20th century. We have the productivity effects of AI that are only just starting to have a significant effect. We have interest rates coming down meaningfully. The 10 years below, 4%. We have a Fed that's accommodative, likely to sort of cut interest rates. So these are all, I would say, very positive for the economy and for markets.
Well, there's a time when I think you wouldn't have called Trump the most pro-business president. And when a lot of people, you were worried about tariffs. A lot of people were worried about tariffs, obviously, in April. Is it that those tariffs never really came, the worst case scenario, obviously, didn't happen, and probably at this point most people think are unlikely to happen?
No, actually, I think Trump has been the most pro-business president we've ever had.
But that's even when we're going to hurt the markets at one point.
I was a little bit concerned about the scale of the tariffs and how quickly they were about to be implemented.
Yeah.
My suggestion to the president was to take a 90-day pause, and to his credit, he modified that position.
So he is pro-business, even though people say these tariffs are.
By the way, he doesn't care if the stock market goes down in the short term. He cares in the long term, and I trust the president, and I think he's done an excellent job.
What about? I think
he's also done an excellent job. By the way, the other factors that affect markets are kind of geopolitical risk, and I think geopolitical risk is coming down. Yeah. Right, the whole Middle East. The Middle East has been reset.
If he wasn't Donald Trump, I don't know what his approval would be if he wasn't Donald Trump. Given
if you actually objectively look at his accomplishments, it's been an incredible presidency.
But what about the Chinese trade talks that are coming up again? Because we are reaching the end of that kind of extended pause.
Look, you can't bet against the president and his ability to negotiate deals. I mean, you can't. And the Middle East, the Israel-Gaza situation, a peace dividend from the Middle East could be massive, right? We have these countries with incredible resources. Only thing holding back the Middle East has been Iran, terrorism, the sort of axis of evil. Well, the axis of evil has taken a major, major blow. And I think that's a great, that brings down risk premium sort of globally. So again, I think there are a lot of reasons to be, optimistic about the world.